Hey first grade, Mrs. Wickham here to teach you about the new part on our morning work today. Now remember, if you are getting the morning work and you are flying through it, then there is no need to watch this video. Hopefully, you are starting to feel really good about the morning work and about completing it on your own. The goal is for you to be able to complete it independently. Remember, that means by yourself. There's a couple new parts on today's though that I want to walk through with you just in case you need it. So let's look at them together. All right, so we are still practicing at the top with our roll and write sight words. Now remember, you only need to do 5 rolls. That means you will not have all of the words written by the time you're done. You will only have 5 written on your paper. Okay, that's your first step, 5 rolls to write 5 sight words. The new part is right here. They're giving you some story problems now. And I know what you might be thinking, I can't read this whole thing by myself. That's okay. If you can't read it, what I want you to do is to search for the numbers. We always want to find the numbers, and that will help us figure out what we need to do to solve. Okay, if you don't have your paper out yet and you would like to get it so you can follow along with me, now would be a great time to pause and get your paper out. Pause the video and go get your paper and your pencil. All right, hopefully you have it and you're ready to go. Let me read the problem for you. Mark and Jill were counting ducks in the pond. There were 6. I'm going to stop and circle. That's a number. I know it's going to be important. There were 6 ducks above the water and some ducks under the water. There were 10. There's another important one. There were 10 ducks all together. How many ducks were under the water? Well, I can look at the picture they gave me too to help me out. I see 6 ducks. That matches my number here. I'm going to know that I need 6 to go down here because in math we need to match. All right, here's something interesting though. It says 10 ducks all together. That means 10 is going to be my total today. So I'm going to put the 10 after the equal sign. And what I'm trying to do is to figure out how many more or under the water that I don't see. So I can use a strategy to help me solve this first. I'm going to look at my 6 ducks. I'm going to add more ducks. In this case, I'm just going to add circles because it's way quicker for me to draw. I'm going to add more until I get to 10. So here's 6. Let's count on. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I want to stop. I've reached my number. Now I can count and see what is my missing number down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 plus 4 equals 10. That should match your picture as well. You're going to have a story problem the next couple days on your papers to solve. So remember, if you can't read it, just try to look for those important things in the message. Those numbers are going to be super important, and the picture can help you out too. Look at these tricky big problems they're giving you for your addition practice. These are big, big numbers, but I know you guys can do it. Use your counting on strategy. That would be a great way to solve these. And start with the biggest number. Remember, it doesn't matter which order you go in, but starting with the bigger number will help you to solve. So let's try this one together. Instead of starting with 5, I'm going to start with 18 because it's bigger. So I'm going to count 18. I'm going to use my fingers to help me count up. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm going to stop there because that's 5 more. 23. Now I want you to use that strategy to solve the rest by yourself. Over here in our number of the day looks just a little bit different. We still have our place value, our 10s and 1s. Remember, here's our 10s place and here's our 1s place. It's almost like this number just slides down into these places. So when I look at 23, I have 2 10s and 3 1s. I'm going to trace it here. They spelled it out 23 with words, and they added an extra line. That's because they want you to write it on your own. You practiced tracing over it. Now's your chance to write it as well. So we really practice our handwriting and writing nice on those lines. And if you'll notice right here, it used to say tallies. Now it says represent. That just means you need to show the number. And you can show the number any way you would like. If you want to show it with tallies, you can do that. That's how I could show 23 with tallies. But you could also show me with an equation. Like I know 22 plus 1 equals 23. I could show with an equation. I could also show with a number bond. If I want to show 23, maybe I'll make it match my equation. And down here put 22 as one part and 1 as another part. You can pick. You don't have to do all of these things. I want you to choose one thing that can show this number. This is going to be the same. I don't think it changes for the rest of the year. It's always going to say represent, and you find a way that you can show this number. All right, I'm going to let you get to it today. If you still need to see some of what we did together, you could pause the video right here and copy that, and then you can solve the rest on your own. Have a wonderful day.